Hey guys, Zerkaa here, and today's been quite an interesting day. Small Beans decided that he was going to quit YouTube. I guess it had been coming for quite a while, and it's been quite obvious for lots of channels that their time is about to come, so to speak. My channel was one of those channels a couple of months back, and like where it just gets to a stage where you kind of realize that you're no longer enjoying yourself and you're just doing it for the sake of doing it. And today it kind of interesting it because I watched his video, and it kind of sparked a thought in my head of how it's just almost the end. It pretty much is the end of an era, because if you think about it, everyone who started around Joel's kind of time, like when montage scene was actually like kind of bigger, and what it was kind of based around was different. All of those people either no longer make videos at all, or make videos few and far between, or they've adapted their channels with the current climate of YouTube, and have moved away from that kind of scene and have found a new kind of community that they base themselves in. For example, let's say myself, my channel has kind of moved into a more like FIFA direction at the moment, and I've always been someone who I kind of just upload what I'm playing and what I'm enjoying. If I'm not enjoying anything, I won't upload. Hence when I had that massive like break, and that was when I stopped enjoying YouTube for a bit, and I went away and I've come back and I enjoyed myself again. Sometimes that is just all you need, just to get back and enjoy yourself. But even like recently, for a long time, I always felt that my channel was on a downward spiral, and you kind of notice it. I mean, a lot of people who started around my kind of time will also have that same feeling of, you feel like you're on a downward spiral and you don't really enjoy making videos because of that as well, and you just don't have that same drive to make videos. And because of all of those things amounted together, your channel just kind of like becomes gradually like worse and worse. It's just like it sits there dying, and it just becomes inevitable that at some point you're going to have to just stop, and unless you can find something else that picks it back up again. And I felt like that for ages, and only as of recently has my like kind of mentality changed, and I've actually started to enjoy YouTube again, and I think that my channel actually has some kind of direction and a future. And at the moment I think that lies towards FIFA videos and a bit more like just variety and stuff, and not really COD. I think when I started commentary, what I was kind of thinking of was that I wanted to talk about how it's just an end of an era for both me and for the YouTube community kind of as a whole, really. Because that kind of, let's say what people would refer to, I'm not saying this, but what other people would refer to as the originals have kind of all gone away from that montage scene. And I don't necessarily enjoy sniping anymore. I do enjoy it, but not to an extent that I want to go out and make a montage and record it for months. If I was to do that, I would do it for my own pleasure, and I wouldn't really have any standards. It would just be, this clip was cool, I'm going to put it in. Whereas if you like kind of compare that to today's kind of like general ethos of the sniping community, it's very pressurized and it's very elitist, and you have to like be of a certain standard. The video has to be of a certain standard for it to be good. And I've done so many commentaries like this around this topic, so I won't dwell on it too much. But first of all, I would like to say a thank you to Small Beans, because he was a massive influence on my channel even getting its foundation, and for my channel even taking shape at the start, and for me even to start making the videos that I did. He was a big influencer in that. There are obviously other people, but I guess he was one of the biggest, alongside Bobby. So if you're watching this, Joel, I'd like to say a huge thank you to you, because I guess you have made a massive influence in my life in itself. As weird as that is to say, through a video game and through YouTube, but it's true. So I wish you all the best for your future. If you're not watching, obviously you might not be watching this, so it doesn't really matter. In addition to that, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has watched my old YouTube videos, or ever joined, or anyone who's ever joined me along this whole YouTube journey, so to speak. I doubt that my videos will ever be the same. I don't want my channel to be living in the past. It has been for a very long time, and I want my channel to have some kind of future for it. That's what I was talking about with the FIFA videos and stuff, because otherwise I think if I stick to COD and sniping, I'll always be living my channel will always be living in the past, and it just gets a bit blech. That's the only word that I can use to describe it, just blech. It's just not really something that you want. So yeah, I doubt my videos ever go back to that kind of style of like sniping and stuff. It may do at some point. If I was to do that, it will be just out of my own enjoyment of me sniping. I guess I just might go back and enjoy it one day. I do still go in it. It's weird to say. I do still enjoy like going on and sniping, but I wouldn't enjoy putting pressure on myself to go and play in order to get like clips and the kind of like mentality that people have these days. It just doesn't. It's not attractive to me to want to do that. And I have absolutely nothing against people that are in that kind of community. I talk to lots of people in that community still, and lots of people point fingers at certain clans or certain individuals, almost saying that they ruined a scene. You can't do that. I mean, as much as you may mean good by saying it, it's not the truth. I think things just move on, times move on, and things change with everything in life. Anything you ever do, things will change, and you either have to adapt to those changes or be left behind. But I really do think it is an end of an era, really, both for my channel and, as I said, for other like montage kind of things, because I think you'll see a lot of other YouTube individuals quitting within the next couple of months, 5-6 months maybe. Let's say 6 months. I think you'll see quite a few people quitting YouTube, so to speak. I use the word quitting loosely because lots of people go back, just don't upload, and then they will never announce they quit. They just leave it for a bit and then come back with one video every once in a while. But yeah, I don't see that being me at any point soon. I think I've got a good couple of years in me still. That sounds weird, almost like you're retiring, you're getting too old. But no, I think with FIFA, a channel has some kind of future, and if you're not a fan of FIFA, it may be advisable for you to unsubscribe in a way, because your sub box will be not spammed, but it will consist of FIFA from me. There will be COD videos, few and far between. Oh, actually no, there will be COD videos. There will be mainly commentary based, probably red gun, because I even enjoy myself red gunning more than I do sniping most of the time. So yeah, if that's something that doesn't appeal to you, either of those two things, that's Call of Duty, red gunning, or FIFA, then it may be advisable to unsubscribe. Obviously you can always stay subscribed if you would like to. I also of course have my second channel, which is like based around Minecraft and like let's play games. So if that's something that interests you, then you can always go and subscribe to that. That would be in the description. But I definitely do think it's the end of an era with regards to like just sniping for me and other people. And it's a shame to see, because we did have some like great times. I was watching a Small Beans video, and I just went on like a bit of a nostalgia session after it, and even during it, because it was just crazy to think the amount of like good times that was had just spent like just sitting on Xbox of an evening, and it's just mental. Just think how far things come and how things have changed, and it would be awesome to go back and relive those moments. It sounds like incredibly sad. It's weird, but it is. You forget how much of like an emotional investment you have within YouTube and that kind of Xbox. I think it's always going to be hard for anyone outside of the whole scene to understand that. But it's kind of weird, because you just see like on Twitter people like talking to Joel or Smallbeans, like saying like how that video made them upset, or how there was a huge part in their growing up. It is weird to think, but it's a shame that it's ending. It literally just feels like it almost feels like, you know, when you're in secondary school. I don't know how many of you have left secondary school, but you'll get to year 11, and most of the times you forget, like while you're at school, you don't really appreciate it that much, and you get to your last week and your last day, and you're like, damn, I had some good times. I don't know why that damn come out in an American accent. And even now, like like I'm in second year of university, and you still look back at like secondary school, and you're like, I wish I could you almost wish you could go back and enjoy the times you had more than you actually enjoyed them at the time. That's a good life lesson for any of you who are still at secondary school. But I think I should wrap this up. I'm pretty sure I'm just like rambling. I kind of started this commentary, I just hit record and just had the title "End of an Era" in my head. Not really sure what I was going to say. I don't know if what I wanted to say has got across. But yeah. Thank you again, Joel, for the times, the memories, and good luck in your future. And anyone who's planning on sticking by me and is watching my FIFA videos, I'm really thankful for you, and hopefully we can get somewhere in the whole FIFA scheme of things, and hopefully this channel can grow again once more, and maybe it can see some better days again. But that is what I've got to say. I think I've been rambled on for a long time now, and I shall see you guys soon. Goodbye.